Hello students, good afternoon. How are you students? Dear, we were studying probability and that was for NDA and we are referring Mathematics for NDA and NA by R.S. Agarwal. And in our previous video, we have just completed 65 questions. Now we are trying to attempt questions further. Let's start with question number 66. An anti-craft gun can take a maximum of 4 shots on an enemy plane moving away from it. एक enemy plane है that is moving away from an anti-craft gun और हमने anti-craft gun को फायर किया. हम सिर्फ 4 फायर कर सकते हैं क्योंकि जब तक 5th फायर होगा that will be out of our range. The probability of hitting the plane at the first, second, third and fourth shots are 0.4, 0.3, 0.2 and 0.1 respectively. We have some probabilities that the plane will be hit in first shot. Probability of hitting the plane in first shot is 0.4. Probability hitting that in second shot is 0.3. In third one that is 0.2 and in last shot the probability of hitting the plane is 0.1. The probability that the gun hits the plane, we have to find the probability that our gun will hit the plane in either of these shots. Means we just have to find the probability of hitting the plane in either in first shot or second or third or fourth shot, any one of these. We can simply find it just by finding the probability of not hitting the plane in any shot minus 1. Simply we can calculate that. And as we know these all are the independent events, then this probability will be 1 minus probability of not hitting in 1 or not hitting in second or not hitting in third or not hitting in fourth shot. We just have to find this probability, and as it is an independent event, then the intersection will simply equal to probability of A bar into probability of B bar into probability of C bar into probability of D bar. Clear? Okay, from here we can easily find the probability of A bar is equal to 1 minus probability of A, that will 1 minus 0.4, that is 0.6. And in the same way probability of B bar will be 0.7, probability of C bar 0.8 and probability of D bar 0.9. Just put these values here. 1 minus 0.6 into 0.7 into 0.8 into 0.9. Find the product. 1 minus 6 7s are 42. 0.42 multiplied by product of 0.8 and 0.9, 0.72. That is 1 minus 0.3024, 0.6976. That is your answer. Question 67. An unbiased dice is tossed twice. एक डाइस को 2 अलग अलग बार उछाला गया. What is the probability of getting 4, 5 or 6 on first toss and 1, 2, 3, 4 on second toss? दोनों टॉस की अलग अलग प्रोबेबिलिटी हमसे पूछी है. मीन्स दीज आर द इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स. ओके, number of elements in sample space in first case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Okay, event E says that probability of getting 4 5 or 6 on first dose. That is 4, 5, 6. Number of elements in this event is equal to 3. Therefore, probability of event E is simply half. Okay. Our next event is and 1, 2, 3 or 4 on second dose. 1, 2, 3 or 4 on second dose. Then the probability of event F will be equal to 4 by 6, that will be 2 by 3. We have to find what is the probability of getting this on first dose and that on second dose, as they are independent events. Probability of E and F will be equal to probability of E into probability of F, and that will equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 3, that is equal to 1 upon 3. Question number 68. The probability that A hits a target is 1 by 3, and the probability that B hits the target is 2 by 5. What is the probability that the target be hit either by A or by B? Probability of being the target hitted is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. And as these are independent events, two different persons are hitting a target, then their intersection will be equal to the product of their probability. Just put the values 1 upon 3 plus 2 upon 5 minus 1 upon 3 into 2 upon 5 and solve it. Question number 69. A husband and wife appears in an interview for two vacancies in the same post. The probability of husband's selection. The probability that husband is selected is 1 by 7, and the probability of wife being selected is 1 upon 5. What is the probability that only one of them is selected? Means the probability of husbands not being selected is 6 upon 7, and probability of wives not being selected will be 4 by 5. Any one of them selected means our event says that if husband selects, then wife do not select, or if wife selects, then husband do not select. And as they are independent event, then their probabilities will be equal to their products of probabilities. Just put the values and find it. Question number 70. The odds against a husband who is 45 years old living till he is 70 are 7:5. Matlab, the probability of husbands not being live after 25 years will be 7:5, means 7 divided by 7 plus 5, 12. And the probability of wife not being alive is 5:8, because these are the odds against their life. Okay, then the probability at least one of them will live after, at least one, maybe both. Let's find the case that none of them will be live after 25 years, and then we will find the probability of living at least one. The probability of not being live anyone, that is probability of dying husband as well as wife, and as they are independent events, then these probabilities will be 7/12 multiplied by 5/8, and the probability of living at least one will be 1 minus probability of E bar. Question number 71. A, B, C shoot to hit a target. If A hits the target 4 times in 5 trials. Okay. 71. Probability of hitting target by A is 4 by 5. Probability of hitting target by B 3 in 4 times, and probability of hitting target by C is 2 in 3 times. What is the probability that the target is hit at least by 2? At least by 2. Either A and B hit, हो सकता है C हिट ना करे, B और C हिट करे, A हिट ना करे, A और C हिट करे, B हिट ना करे, और ये भी हो सकता है कि तीनों के तीनों हिट करते. At least 2 of them hit the target. Means we have to find the probability of A and B and not C, or A and not B and C, or not A and B and C, or all A and B and C. And as they are independent events, we can write these as the products. Just put your values and attempt calculation. Question number 72. A and B are two independent events such that probability of A is 0.4. Probability of B is P. We have to calculate the value of P, and probability of A union B is 0.6. As well, A and B are two independent events. As those are independent events, that is clear, A intersection B will be equal to probability of A into probability of B, and that will be 0.4 times of P. Put the values in our formula. Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, that is equal to 0.6, and 0.4 plus P minus 0.4 times of P. Just attempt the calculation for P. Solve this equation. Question number 73. A and B are independent events. Same. P A bar given है, P A निकाल लेंगे. P A union B given है, P B की वैल्यू P given है. Same question. We have to attempt for the value of P. Now the question number 74. A bag contains 3 red and 5 black balls. We have a bag having 3 red and 5 black balls. Another bag contains 6 red and 4 black balls. A ball is drawn from each bag. Independent केस हैं, दोनों में से एक एक बॉल निकाली है. The probability of one being red and one being black. इस तरह के क्वेश्चन हम पहले अटेम्प्ट कर चुके हैं. Probability of being first red and second black, or first black and second red. Just find probability of 5 और 3 8, 6 और 4 10. First red, that is 3 by 8, and second black 4 by 10 plus first black 5 by 8 and second red 6 by 10. Just solve it. Now question number 75. A fair coin is tossed 6 times. एक coin को 6 बार उछाला गया है. What is the probability of getting at least 3 heads? बेटा इस प्रकार के क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करने के लिए हमें बाइनोमियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फॉर प्रोबेबिलिटी पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Let's first understand the binomial distribution and then try to solve these questions. Let's discuss the binomial distribution in probability. The binomial distribution says that if n is the number of independent trials, independents, First condition, the trials must be independent. And P, probability of success in one trial. For example, we are tossing a coin, then the probability of getting head is half, that is P. And Q, simply 1 minus P, समझ गए होंगे, probability of failure in one trials. Then according to binomial distribution or binomial theorem in probability, the probability of R times of successes will be equal to NCR P raised to power R into Q raised to power N minus R. We just have to use this formula. ओके, आइए अब हम इस चीज को अच्छे से समझने का प्रयत्न करते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 75 says that a fair coin is tossed 6 times, means number of independent trials are 6. We have to find out what is the probability of getting at least 3 heads, means the value of R, number of successes, at least 3 heads, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Okay, then we know the value of P will be half, that is the probability of getting head in one independent trial, and value of Q, that is the probability of not getting head in one independent trial, will also equal to half, because 1 minus half is equal to half. Okay, then now we will use binomial distribution to find the probability of getting head 3 times or 4 times or 5 times or 6 times independently for all these cases. Okay, for getting head 3 times, we will use the formula for probability of 3 successes, 6C3 NCR P raised to power R Q raised to power N minus R, 6 minus 3, 3. Clear? Then for 4, that will 6C4 half to the power 4 and half to the power 6 minus 4, 2. Plus for 5 heads, 6C5 half to the power 5 into half to the power 6 minus 5, 1. And plus 6C6 half to the power 6 and half to the power 6 minus 6, 0. Clear? Just calculate this. We have to attempt all these calculations in rough. Okay, put these values. 6C3 20 into half to the power 3 1 upon 8, half to the power 3 1 upon 8, 1 upon 64. In the same way, the total power is 6, total power is 6, 6, 6, means 1 upon 64. So we can write it 20 by 64 plus 6C4 15 by 64 plus 6 by 64 and plus 1 upon 64. That will be equal to 42 divided by 64 and then 21 divided by 32. That is binomial distribution. और कुछ क्वेश्चंस करते हैं, उनकी हेल्प से इसको समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. करत करत अभ्यास ते जड़मती होत सुजान, रसरी आवत जाते सिल पर परत निशान. क्वेश्चन नंबर 76. A coin is tossed 5 times. Same, the coin is tossed 5 times. That the probability the tail appears on odd number of times. Okay. First we will find the probability of occurring tail in one trial, and that will half. Not occurring tail, that also will half, and we have to find the probability of occurring tail in odd number of times, that is 1 or 3 or 5, because we have tossed it 5 times. Okay. Then by using binomial theorem, we will find the values for 1, 3 and 5. 5c1 half to the power 1 half to the power 4 plus 5c3 half to the power 3 half to the power 2 and 5c5 half to the power 5. Can you calculate it? Try to calculate. Okay. Question number 77. A coin is tossed 5 times. The probability that the head appears an even number of times. Try yourself in the same way. 8 coins are tossed simultaneously. Here we have to take n is equal to 8. The probability of getting at least 6 heads, means 6 or 7 or 8. A dice is thrown 5 times. Question number 79. A dice is thrown 5 times. If getting an odd number is a success, what is the success? The getting an odd number, and in a throw of dice there may be 3 odd numbers, 1, 3 and 5. Therefore probability is half, 3 by 6. Total number of cases 6 होंगे, dice throw करेंगे. Okay. Then the probability of getting at least 4 successes, कम से कम 4 success. So means R की वैल्यू हमारे पास क्या है यहाँ? 4 or 5 or बस 4 or 5, because we have tried it for 5 times. Question number 80. In 4 throws of a pair of dice, number of throws are 4, 2 dice are thrown. The probability of throwing a doublet at least twice, doublet, 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5 and 6 6. First we will find the value of P, probability of getting a doublet, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6, divided by number of elements in sample space, that is when 2 dice are thrown the number of elements are 36, that is 1 upon 6. Then the value of Q will be 1 minus 1 upon 6, that is 5 upon 6. Okay, what we have to find? Probability of throwing doublet at least twice. We have thrown that 4 times, then the probability of getting doublet at least 2 times or 3 times or 4 times. Just solve it by using binomial distribution. 81. A pair of dice is thrown 7 times. Okay. If getting a total of 7 is considered as success, in the same way we will make a set of getting 7, that will 1 6, 2 5, 3 4, 4 3, 5 2, 6 1, and the probability of success will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 divided by total number of cases 36, 1 upon 6 and q will be in the same way, 1 minus 1 upon 6, 5 by 6. Okay. The probability of getting at most 6 successes, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 6 सक्सेस हो, मीन्स 0 सक्सेस हो, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 सक्सेस ना हो, तो सिंपली आप इस प्रोबेबिलिटी को निकाल सकते हैं। प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ 7 सक्सेसेस आप निकालिए एंड उसको 1 में से सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 82, द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट ए मैन कैन हिट ए टारगेट इज 3/4। प्रोबेबिलिटी आपको गिवन है, दैट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ P and he tries 5 times, the value of N. The probability that he hit the target at least 3 times, 3 or 4 or 5. Use binomial theorem. The probability of safe arrival of a ship out of 5 is 1/5. Probability P की वैल्यू 1/5 है, N की वैल्यू 5 है, Q की वैल्यू 1 minus 1/5 4/5 हो जाएगी, एंड एटलीस्ट 3 शिप्स, 3 और 4 और 5 ये R की वैल्यू है, फाइंड आउट कर लीजिएगा। क्वेश्चन नंबर 84, द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट एन इवेंट A occurs in one trial is 0.4. द 3 इंडिपेंडेंट ट्रायल्स, प्रोबेबिलिटी दे दिया, N की वैल्यू दे दिया। द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट A occurs at least once, कम से कम एक बार, 1 और 2 और 3, R की वैल्यू गिवन है, फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश कीजिए। क्वेश्चन नंबर 85, द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए मैन हिटिंग ए टारगेट इज 0.25 इफ द फर्स्ट इफ ही फायर्स 7 टाइम्स। N की वैल्यू दे दी, प्रोबेबिलिटी दे दी, देन द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हिटिंग द टारगेट एट लीस्ट ट्वाइस, थ्राइस, 4 टाइम्स, 5 टाइम्स, 6 टाइम्स, 7 टाइम्स, एट मोस्ट ट्वाइस निकाल लीजिए, 0 1 एंड 2, और 1 में से उसको सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दीजिए, मेहनत आधी रह जाएगी। तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 85 तक आप लोग अटेम्प्ट करने की कोशिश कीजिए, एंड इन द नेक्स्ट मे बी लास्ट वीडियो वी विल कंप्लीट आवर चैप्टर। थैंक यू, हैव ए नाइस डे।